clock that T.
I'm never gonna get used to a nigga saying clock that T, but I do be doing that shit to my girl. I say some shit, I'll never get used to that shit. That shit gay as fuck though. We shouldn't be doing that. That shit not lit. But it is funny as shit, and I don't care, you know what I mean? The IG model hype has officially ended. A couple of years ago, the IG baddies had motherfuckers in a headlock. But now, I feel like things have cooled off a lot, and people are realizing just because you're attractive doesn't make you a good person. And if you guys want to get one of my art toys right here, head over to bagboytoys.com. Other than that, let's get into the vid.
Turn the air up, down, 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 yeah. Turn the city upside down, 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 down.
I'm gonna call you back, huh?
I remember growing up stealing my mom's magazines, going into the bathroom and, you know, spending 30 minutes just scrolling through the magazines. If
I ain't go through that one, man.
you know, the older brothers, you know. It was nothing like a Victoria's Secret magazine back in the day. See, nowadays, but with the rise of social media and Instagram, you have IG models. One of the first IG models on Instagram was like India Love. I remember back in high school, a lot of girls wanted to be just like India Love from Tumblr and Instagram. As social media grew, the IG baddie look has become the new look that most girls want to go for. Most guys would love to experience. And that look has now become most guys' standard. And they're willing to throw it all away if they could get their hands on an IG baddie, right? But I think the year of 2025, Instagram models are really on a decline. They're starting to get exposed for what they really are. Chasing men that have money while painting a beautiful picture to the world as if they worked hard for the things that we see them have. But now it seems like the curtain has been pulled back and we're getting to see the real side that's actually behind the cameras. Check.
Bro, you see a shorty in every single one of her posts. She in a different country. She in Bali. She got the flowers on the water. Y'all know the pic I'm talking about. I feel like I don't know what's up with Bali. If everything look exactly the same or they all got the same spot. Bad plays, bruh. You see a shorty like that, you run. You know what I'm saying? Unless you can afford it. But it's going to be a whole lot of transactional ish going on. You know what I mean?
This out right here.
Yeah, bro. We do not want to see this no more, bro. Before, you know, shorties might get hundreds of thousands of likes, all this, whatever, da-da-da-da-da. But now, I feel like dudes aren't liking girls' pics no more. You know what I mean? They slowly unfollowing them. Guys are realizing they need to lock in on themselves and they can't just chase IG baddies all day. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's good for society, gang. Bro, living in hell for what?
I'm gonna call you back.
On some demonic shit, boy. No words. Like that's I feel like that's a telltale sign of someone not being mentally stable. Like she's doing all this because I've seen these videos before online, and bro, she's doing all this, not a word, bro. Like she's not saying, you did this to me, why did you da 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 da. Like there's no yelling, there's no conversing. She is just mentally not there. She's tweaking out, bro. That it's not cool. That stuff is not cool, bro. Bro, I don't like this comment says, okay, but what is the reason that caused this type of behavior? No, there's like no reason to cause this type of behavior. Like shorty just dropping on the floor playing dead and then you walk out the door and all of a sudden she got enough energy to get up and like do it all over again. No, there is absolutely no reason to be doing this. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like if bro was doing the same thing, causing mayhem, no dude, woman, no one is going to be in those comments talking about, but what did she do to make him spaz like that? No, it's going to be like, bro is mentally unstable. I don't care what he did. He could have cheated 27 times in a row. He could have been up at night chewing on her ankles. You know what I'm saying? All night. There ain't no reason to be acting like that. You feel me? I did see some videos in the comments. Bro was like, yo, I'll go through it. Why is he going through it? Why? This is why he going through it right here, bruh. That's why he going through it, bruh. Nah, bro, you gotta run away. You gotta run, sprint. Standing in front of the whip is nuts. Bro got to skirt off quick.
Alexandra, come on, bro. What is you doing, bro? Alexandra, this is a scene, man. What is you doing, bro?
What's going on? Why are we running the truck? Just think right. I don't want to kill myself. Why? What's going on? I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here.
Somebody commented on the side, said, Queens, we can keep scrolling and have a wonderful week. They ignore this. So this is what y'all want. If it ain't rough, it ain't right, sisters. Head over to my page where we living in peace and grace and beauty. You feel me? And I'll get you a queen. This is Shorty right here. Shorty right here, she is fighting demons. She might be a demon herself. You know what I'm saying? Go get you a queen somewhere. Get away, young king. Look, this is a black man right here. Run, bro, run.
See, I've seen guys pass up on some really good girls, but don't want to have anything to do with them on a serious note because they feel like they could get somebody that's badder. And then when I ask them, well, what exactly is badder to you? And they show me a girl, they usually look something like that. They have like the BBL setup kind of body. And that right there is exactly what you get when you choose looks over substance. Fellas, I tell you that in my videos all the time. Over time, looks will fade. You will get used to the size of her waist. You will get used to playing with her at. You will get used to that stuff. Once it becomes the norm, now you have to actually deal with the person that's in front of you. Stop choosing women solely off of their looks. Stop inviting women into your space solely because she looks good. But I don't think there's any better example of a man losing it all over an IG model like Shannon Sharpe story.
You know who Sky Bree is, Ocho?
Bruh, this one was sad.
Sky Bree? Who that is, coach?
Yeah, that.
All right, Unc.
Do it.
All right, Unc.
Sky, I mean, who is that? Who is that?
You tweaking.
Help me out.
You know what I'm saying? She little something. You know, she might be famous for vertical activity that she good at.
Oh, she a hooper?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Who she play for? Who she play for?
You know, she got her own little thing, you know.
Shannon Sharpe was fired from ESPN after losing a $60 million lawsuit.
What happened?
A 20-year-old woman sued Shannon Sharpe for $50 million after claiming he overpowered her and assaulted her for 2 years. Shannon Sharpe said her claims were full of lies and that she's trying to get money out of him, and that their arrangement was 100% consensual.
Is there any evidence?
There was evidence that worked in Shannon Sharpe's favor, which were texts of her messaging him, saying what she wanted him to do to her over a 2-year period. However, texts also showed concerning messages from Shannon. They were calling each other racist words, but were playing a role and played along in a weird fantasy. And in some of those texts, Shannon Sharpe did say he was going to overpower her. However, her responses were saying to do it and played along with Shannon. Said, how could he have manipulated and controlled her if she was willingly driving to his house for 2 years?
If it was consensual over text, then how did he lose the lawsuit? Does that mean he was guilty?
He offered her $10 million before the lawsuit even started, and she declined. Some believe that Shannon thought the damage on his image would have cost more than just giving $10 million to her. Others believe he was actually guilty and he's trying to cover it up. And the victim knew she had enough evidence to win. In the end, he ended up paying her $23 million in a settlement to the 20-year-old where they both agreed it was consensual, but then ESPN fired the 20-year-old then announced she's retiring from OnlyFriends, and now Shannon's getting clowned on the internet for acting like an idiot.
But if they both agreed he's innocent, why would he settle if the evidence was in his favor?
Some people are saying he upset people in the industry and she was planning. Others are mocking him for saying things like, I don't date my age, I date my weight. And that this is his consequence because he's 57 and she's 20.
Well, I hope both parties receive justice.
It's too late! Shannon Sharpe no longer works for ESPN.
How Shannon Sharpe got done by that IG model, it really sucks. You know why? Because it was consensual. But we gotta highlight the point that this 50-year-old man is messing with a 20-year-old girl and got played out of his career. Like, guys, at what point in time do we see a problem with this?
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. BBL bandits ain't worth it, period, bro. I don't think I ever met a BBL bandit that was a good person. You know what I mean? Like a BBL bandit that was also a great person. Like, they may have been nice, but they weren't mentally there. You know what I mean? You gotta give something to get something, bro. You can't have a BBL bandit with a good personality and a mentally stable mind. All three can't be there, gang. You know what I'm saying? You have to give to get.
$50 million was the cost of him never growing up. We look down on women if they have super high body counts, but when fellas do it, it's not looked at the same. In a way, I can understand.
Bro, if you got a body count over fucking like man, woman, dog, I don't care what it is, bro. If you got a body count over 40, you're cooked, gang. But the thing is, I ain't trying to date no dude. I don't care what y'all niggas doing. And that's why niggas don't really be saying shit. When niggas be on that shit, it be like, yeah, my shit 87. Fuck is you talking about? Nigga, bro, you're yearning for something, my nigga. Bro, you probably got mommy issues, daddy issues. Yo ass got some type of issues, gang. Because 80, nigga, stop banging bitches. Find help. Dudes just aren't trying to date dudes, so they don't care. And then on the flip side, women in their head, they're like, body count doesn't matter. So because of that, that's what they gauge dudes off of, and that's them. It's like, that's y'all. Like, if my friend told me, yeah, his body count was 100, I'm going to look at the nigga dumb as hell, but I don't give a shit. I'm gonna be like, bro, you can't be doing that. But at the end of the day, I'm not trying to date you, nigga. Do what you want. You a grown-ass man. Same thing goes for women, except as a nigga, you trying to date women. So you looking at them like, bro, what the fuck? Like, this is normal? And that's what drives you up a wall a little bit. You know what I mean?
But I think fellas need to start getting shamed as well. The more women you mess with, you open yourself up for bigger losses. Like, do y'all dudes realize you are turning down your girl next door because you think you know about that girl that's on your phone? That girl that's on your explore page? Like, what if I told you that most of your favorite IG models can be bought?
Now, the chicks that you see, like, on Instagram with a name, 2,500 you in them guts. 35, $3 grand to 3,500. Probably give her a complimentary facial with it too.
So you changed your standard of the kind of girl that you want to spend the rest of your life with based on a picture when you don't know any of this person's characteristics, just to find out that some of these girls are actually loony as hell, as y'all seen in the first video that I showed y'all, and they also can be bought out for them to drop their drawers. But what baffles me is the same dudes that go about dating this way will look at you in your face and say that all women are the same and all women ain't shit.
Nah.
I'm never getting married. You should never marry any of those girls that you be talking to. Most of the women that you try to talk to, you try to go for, they ain't shit. We gotta change our rubric for how we choose women and what makes them fine, what makes them bad. Just looking at her, sexually attracted to her, should not be enough for you to get into bed with her. Because ain't nothing worse than sleeping with a girl just to find out afterwards that she's crazy as hell. And you missed all the signs because you just wanted to get some of the box. I think my favorite part of the IG models getting exposed is that people are realizing that a lot of these girls are just beggars. They are out here begging.
I pay too much money for my upkeep to be having free conversations. I had
Shorty that. Lock in. I ain't lock in.
somebody reached out to me. They have been reaching out to me in my DMs, and I was kind of ignoring it, just leaving them on red because I'm not interested. Instantly messaged me, and so I said, okay, I'll answer. And I said, well, I'm actually on the way to go get my hair done. You gonna contribute to that?
I really miss how women used to act before social media. I really miss y'all before y'all started to act like everything y'all seen and nothing like what you know. I think that's the problem with relationships nowadays. Men are in competition with what females see on social media that's not even real.
That's facts.
That's why. Because the things that y'all require, I'm just here to tell y'all 90% of that never gonna happen, bro.
Niggas be wondering why you don't fuck with them, nigga. I asked you for food, you huffed and puffed. Can I get another nigga?
That was 4 sides though. That was 4 sides. You probably asking for a lot. You asking for a lot of shit, my nigga. You asking for a lot of shit, nigga. Just keep sighing. Yo, I keep asking for shit, nigga. Keep sighing. Need something else?
We got another bagger on our hands, fellas. Clock that T. Look.
I'm never going to get used to a nigga saying clock that T. But I do be doing that shit to my girl. I'll say some shit. I'll never get used to that shit. That shit gay as fuck, though. That shit, we shouldn't be doing that. That shit not lit. But it is funny as shit, and I don't care. You know what I mean?
A lot of these chicks be broke as fuck. Be living horrible lives. Like, they do their little makeup, get their little hair done, which is pretty cheap, you know? But they be living in the projects. They be living with their mamas, with their grandmas, with their aunties, with their best friend, sleeping on somebody's couch.
One thing I can say, though, I feel like I feel like you can't judge a woman for living with family type shit or living with other women type shit, because I feel like a lot of times it's really dangerous for women to live alone. You know what I mean? But yeah, I feel like, yeah. Anyway, damn. In my last comment, damn. In my last video, a nigga said all these damn sentences sentences. Damn, bro, I did it again. Lock in. I need to lock in. Anyway.
Don't have shit waiting for you to put on that cape and save a hoe. No, sir. Don't do it. You know, and they had 15, 20 dudes all trying to spend money, you know? Because these chicks be cute, don't get me wrong. But what the fuck they got to do with you handling your money? Another beggar. And I'm pretty sure she ain't the only one. It's 100,000, if not millions of them, waiting for you to come save them, waiting for you to spend your money. And some chicks, they be having their own money. Not all of them, not a lot of them, but some chicks be having their own money and still want you to spend yours. You know, they want you to spend your money on what they want, and they want to spend their money on what they want. Why everybody looking out for her? Who the fuck looking out for you?
And I'm really starting to think that these women like are unemployed or homeless, because every other video clip, podcast, it's like, oh, how much he got? My man got to make 6 figures. My man needs to drive this kind of car. He needs to pay for my bills. He needs to pay for this. How much money? Money. And it's like, well, what you got? Because it seems like you don't have any money of your own, which is why you going so hard for his money in his wallet that he worked hard for. That's always confusing to me. Like, what y'all got going on? I'm not saying you need to date a man that don't got any money at all, but it's also like, I love the fact that I have my own and I come to the table. I'm not begging. I'm not asking for my bills to be paid, rent to be paid. If you want to, and you got it like that, I'm not going to say no. But I'm not out here begging. Y'all be begging. It's starting to give that y'all don't have no job, no savings account, no home.
Y'all go get y'all shorty right here. Dang, her at ain't in here. Her at's not on this video. But y'all go get y'all shorty, bro. Y'all go get y'all ball. You know what I'm saying? There's a pristine ball out there just sitting on a court somewhere. You know, just vibing. Go get y'all ball, bro. Pristine condition. Inside ball, everything. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go get y'all ball, man. She got a good head on her shoulders. As far as I can tell in this one singular video. And real life is a lot different. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I feel like being single is almost like a red flag. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you've been alive for 25 years and you don't have a partner? Why? You know what I mean? I feel like being single is almost like bad.
Like, what's going on?
So now let me talk to the ladies. So the ladies that you see these girls up on IG and you're like, oh my God, I want a life like that. I want a man that treats me just like that, spends so much money just like that. My new standard is how she is being treated. You do not know what these girls are doing in order to get that handbag, okay? I did a whole video on how these girls are traveling to Dubai to get doo-dooed on the forehead. Most of these girls are not showing you the whole picture. They are real life beggars. When you see a girl make a video saying, oh, I need a man that's gonna spend his money like this and buy me this and pay all my bills just off rip, just know that she's doing something behind closed doors that might be against your morals just to keep up that look that she's showing you. So please pay attention, y'all, because a lot of y'all are repeating words that you heard from a beggar. I need a man to do this. I need a man to do that. And then as soon as you ask somebody, well, what do you provide for a man? They can't say anything. Ladies, do y'all really think that is the way to go about things? Like, see it like this. When it's time for your son to go find a wife, are you gonna tell him, well, son, yeah, you gotta provide for a woman and you shouldn't expect anything from her? Y'all repeat the same script from beggars. So I think 2025 is the year that people are just realizing most IG models are not what you think they are. So ladies, stop trying to be like them. Be yourself. Nothing's better than uniqueness right now because everybody's trying to be like Ari. And for the fellas, stop trying to find a girl that has that Instagram type mindset. Learn from the Shannon Sharpe situation that even just sleeping with them can come with some high level repercussions. So please, for my ladies, for my men, have real value in real life and stop trying to compare yourself to some pixels on your computer. Hell, with AI, you're really not gonna know what's real. So fellas, you want to get you a real woman? Find a woman that has a level of emotional intelligence. Find a woman that is self-aware and that's willing to take accountability. Find a woman that is in scripture, or else your lustful mind is going to be satisfied and then you're going to have to suffer the consequences of constantly chasing your lust, just like Shannon Sharpe.
Go get you a shorty that lives out in Oklahoma, in the boonies somewhere. In Houston, this is not a good place for love, my friend. Get you a small city girl. But other than that, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, all that other shit. And I love you guys. Peace.